Yo, Tom from Toonami here. You're listening to the UGO podcast, and I hope you all are ready, because Trailer Talk starts now.
What is our next one? Oh, we got the new Harry Potter film. So yeah, I was actually surprised because it was like, oh, the Trials of Grindelwald. I actually forgot it for a half second. I was like, holy shit, they made a whole nother Harry Potter movie. And I totally forgot for a half second. And I watched that movie. What was it called? Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. And it was boring as shit.
It was not the best movie.
Yeah, I remember. I don't know if we did a review for it or if
we did, and then we couldn't salvage it for some reason.
I forget, but it was boring as shit. And
we actually never posted it. I remember that part.
Yeah, I don't care. Like it's, and so yeah, we have the Crimes of Grindelwald movie. I think this is the direct sequel to the other one.
I'm not sure.
I know Dumbledore is supposed to turn up in this one. I have not watched this one previously, so we are gonna watch it for the live reaction here. Let's see what Johnny Depp is doing in this one. Let's go.
Or we could just not. Like, talking about actors I don't like, Johnny Depp is way further up than Cumberbatch.
I have some questions for you, Professor.
This is a surprise.
There's a rumor that Newt Scamander is headed to Paris.
Yeah, because after his trip to America, wouldn't he just be like under house arrest?
You'd think.
What do you have to say for yourself, Dumbledore?
Man, that's not what I pictured Dumbledore looking like younger.
You'd know Newt is not a great follower of orders.
The time's coming, Newt, when you're gonna have to pick a side.
Are you going somewhere?
No, we're going somewhere. Jeez.
I'm kind of glad.
I'm glad he's back.
Yeah.
He was a fun part of that movie. I'll admit that right now.
Well, automatically, this movie seems to have more beasts than the actual Beast movie.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
I can't move against Grindelwald. It has to be you.
Well, the visual effects are nice. I'll give them that.
Yeah, that's. I'll say that right now. That looked pretty cool. Visually pretty spectacular, actually. So yeah, that was the trailer for the Fantastic Beasts sequel. You know what? I'm surprised how much I'm like, you know what? I'm not hating this.
Well, I mean, we haven't gotten much else from the movie other than the visuals.
Yeah, I mean, it took me a minute for like Jude Law to register as Dumbledore for me, but then again, it's like, what would Dumbledore look like when he's younger? Like, what does he look like without the beard and like giant hat? Like, I guess he is a man under there. Like, it seemed weird to me that.
I think they could have picked anyone.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter who they would have picked. I mean, I like to see Dan Fogel, I think is his name, coming back here. Where he's like, yeah, there he is. And he's all excited to be part of the team.
Yeah, they're going to have like some write around for him, and I'm not going to give two shits. I'm like, no, this character was awesome. Bring him back.
Yeah, and I'll say this like I said for the first one. I actually like the idea of expanding the Harry Potter world.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Where not the only bad guy isn't just Voldemort. We don't
and the Death Eaters.
We don't spend time in just one school for the majority of the story. And yeah, we got the cool horses from outside the school.
Right.
I forget what they're called.
I forget too.
But they're pretty badass. I always liked their design. They look cool. And yeah, we got cool like bubble effects. We get to see Dumbledore and Newt fight something, and it reminds me of it. It's half as cool as that Voldemort Dumbledore fight in Order of the Phoenix. Then I'll be all for it because I'm down for a good wizard duel. Yeah, so I guess the only thing I can hope for is that they just really learn from a lot of the mistakes the previous film made.
And make it interesting.
Well, yeah, like, I mean, it's hard for me to remember now what happened there. Like, but it's...
Well, I remember watching a movie called Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and they were not very good at finding them, and there weren't that fantastic of beasts.
Wasn't there like 3 or 4 of them?
Yeah.
Like, I don't... Yeah. So... I mean, I'm not really down... Like, Newt was not really a compelling character.
Yeah, like,
anyone?
Redmayne's such a weird actor to begin with.
His whispering thing doesn't work for every role for me. And... I think that's why they paired him with Dan Fogel, so that they have someone who's a little more excitable running around with him,
Right.
Reacting a little bit more.
You think they'll bring back the unnecessary romance between?
Did you even see her in the trailer?
Yes, I thought she was
in that one?
She was the dark-haired lady that was like up against the
Oh,
pillar.
I thought you meant the lady that was in love with Dan Fogel.
No, that one. I like that one.
Yeah, that one. You
that
meant,
was not unnecessary.
You meant what's her face in Newt? No,
Yes.
they'll definitely bring that back. There's no question they'll bring that back.
Also, I'm pretty sure the other girl's also in there somewhere.
Yeah, I would be surprised if they had not, because those were the only like things that people seem to like from the first one. It's like, hey, this was kind of cute.
I actually heard a lot of people liking this movie, the first one.
You know, I really liked Colin Farrell as the bad guy in the last one, which was interesting since spoilers for the last one, doesn't end up being the major villain. So I'm kind of hoping that he comes back as a secondary role and we get to see a little bit more from him as one of the American agents. But again, we're going to be in Paris this time around, so maybe not a huge, chance of seeing, a bunch of American wizards.
So a London wizard in Paris?
Yeah, so I don't know. I guess I would be more excited if I had, liked the first one a little bit more.
I mean, I don't know, like, I was kind of bored during the first one, but I'm not sure how much I'm actually going to hold it against this movie. I might still give this one a chance.
Okay.
But to be fair, I also never watched any of the Harry Potter movies past the fourth one because I hated the fourth movie so much.
Dude, you gotta watch Order of the Phoenix.
As I've been told many times.
Order of the Phoenix kicks serious ass.
I've been told many times. I know I'm a sinner for this.
Half-Blood Prince is not bad too, considering I wasn't a huge fan of that book, but the movie really cuts to the nitty-gritty in that one. And of course I like the finale, like it's just a big fucking, huge finale. I mean, the split into 2 parts is a little annoying, but it started a trend that I'm not super happy with, but at least give 5 a shot. And if you do not want to watch,
well, that was also when they changed directors, so
yeah, they did, because they remember when they fucked up with 4.
Yeah.
And it was like...
And there's probably a couple people like me who were like, wow, that was awful and ruined my favorite book, so fuck off.
Yeah, so, like, if this is as good as it's gonna get, because that was, like, the best book in my opinion, I'm like, no, it's... Order of the Phoenix gets it right back on track. And we get to see some cool shit in that one. You gotta see Harry take out Dolores. It is everything you've ever read about in the book.
That would be very nice.
We do. Yeah, it's not good to tell lies, Dolores. Bam! That was like my favorite moment of like that year in cinema. I'm like, fuck yes, Harry, fuck her up. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons. And if you're interested in checking out some of our other content, why not check out the UGO podcast on iTunes or at our webpage, unapologeticgeekout.com. And again, thanks for watching.